What's up guys, hope you're all doing great. Today we're going to take a look at the Toneforge Jazz Richardson plugin by GST. Let's hear how it sounds. Okay, so let's take a look at how I managed to get this tone. So let's start with the rhythm guitar first. There are two tracks, one pan hard left and one hard right, and they're both bussed to a main rhythm guitar channel, which is being affected by the plugin. So that's how the plugin looks like at first. It starts with you having to choose either the clean, the rhythm, or the lead channel. Obviously, I went for the rhythm channel for this one. Then here's the amp section for the rhythm channel. So you've got your usual knobs, the low, middle, treble, present knobs, and also you've got the gain control up here. Also you've got your clarity and your range knobs here. What the clarity knob does is it allows you to choose how much you want to filter out harsh sounding frequencies in your guitar tone, while the range knob basically lets you choose the range of frequencies that are being affected by the clarity knob. So basically they work together. So actually, if I isolate a section from the rhythm guitar track and start pulling the clarity knob way down, you can hear all those harsh sounding frequencies I was talking about kind of appearing and making the tone a little bit less defined. And as soon as I pull this way up, it actually starts gaining more focus. Then you've got your choice of mic and cabs. So I've got 4 different mics, which gives you totally different sounds. I went for the condenser for this particular guitar tone, which I think fitted most. You also got a choice of cabs, the GST and the PRS. Went for the GST for this one, and you also got the option to upload your own impulse responses, so you got an even wider variety of tones. So then you've got your effects section. Actually, we're going to get there a little bit later because I didn't use any for this rhythm guitar tone. So then you've got your EQ, and the EQ moves I went for here are just a cut at the 500 Hz area. Actually, for distorted guitars, especially low-tune distorted guitars, I find myself doing a lot of cutting around this particular area, like 500, 300 Hz, because I found it gives the track a little bit more definition. It makes it a little bit less boxy, and especially in the context of the mix, it definitely helps the rhythm guitar to sit better. So there is also a bit of cutting in the 8K area, and actually the reason I did that is to make the rhythm guitar tracks clash a little bit less with the lead guitar tracks. I think you can hear it better in the chorus section of the song. So if I loop the chorus and isolate the rhythm and the lead guitar tracks, I think you can definitely hear the reason of this EQ move. So it's kind of subtle, but I think it makes a difference. So then you've got your low-end compression, and you've got your view meter, which basically lets you monitor the input, the gain reduction, and the output. Your low range knob, and how this works basically, if it's set like for example in this case at 200 Hz, everything below 200 is getting affected by the compression. So then you've got your reduction knob, and what this does is basically lets you select the range in which the compression is allowed to operate. And I found that there wasn't much change in the low end on this particular guitar track, so I set it quite low. There wasn't like drastic changes in the low end. And then you've got the regular settings of every compression, so ratio, threshold, output. That's how I set them. I think it works great. So moving on to lead guitars, here's your lead guitar amp, and it's very similar to the rhythm guitar amp in terms of the knobs you have at your disposal. The only difference is this knob right here, the edge control. So what this does is gives you more aggressiveness the more you turn it up, and can kind of let you hear that. So I wanted a smoother guitar tone for this particular track, so I kind of rolled it off a bit, but it's a very useful and powerful control indeed. So then pretty much the same settings as before in terms of mic and cab. Then I did use an effect here. I used a little bit of reverb, and the controls we have here are size, so the size of the room, then pre-delay, which is the time between the transient and the first reverberation, which I set quite low in order to avoid like weird effects, and then the mix, which is how loud you want the reverberate signal to be, and I set it to medium. And then moving on to EQ, what I did here is a little bit of boosting in the 1K area to give the sound a little bit more clarity, and also some cutting in the 3K area. So just to give you an A-B comparison, here's the tone without the EQ. Here's the EQ. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I hope you enjoyed this plugin as much as I did. Cheers!